It took a while, but Wave 2 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC is finally here. And I'm gonna be honest, I love it a lot more than Wave 1. I think it gave us some crazy courses with some insane shortcuts. Like, these are so fun to pull off. But not just did it give us 2 new cups full with 8 new courses, there is actually a lot of kind of hidden significance in Wave 2 specifically that I think is worth talking about today. So I have 5 things that I want to talk about that I think are huge and could change not just the future of the Booster Course Pass, but Mario Kart as a whole. So with that out of the way, let's get right into the first thing, which is changing past courses. Guys, we all know that Coconut Mall now has cars that move. I mean, this is revolutionary, man. No, but seriously, this is actually really cool. I didn't think they were ever going to go back and change it, because as soon as you change something in a Mario Kart track, you gotta think about what happens to time trials and all the ghosts that people have already uploaded. Well, Nintendo just kind of bypassed that problem by having them not move in time trials, but move in almost every other game mode. The fact that they were able to do that and, willing to do that is super engaging, because now what else could be changed? Say Waluigi Pinball is out now and everyone loves it, but eventually people get a little bored of it. Say maybe the final section isn't as hectic as it used to be. They could easily just increase the amount of pinballs that spawn and not change it for time trials, and then boom, the course is updated. Not just that, but they changed graphics of past courses too, like when driving on the sand in Toad Circuit, before your car's tires wouldn't get dirty, now they do. The fact that they're willing to go back and update the graphics, even just in this little way, means that, hey, maybe the, courses that don't look that good right now might be updated in the future. I mean, who knows? This just sets an insane precedent, and I'm super curious to see how Nintendo, handles it going forward. However, that's just one of the 5 things that I think Wave 2 really changes. And the second thing is Nintendo is allowing more and more shortcuts. Look at the Propeller Cup, man. So inspirational. You start off with Sydney Sprint, which is a bop, absolute amazing course, but then you go into 3 courses that have arguably 3 of the coolest shortcuts in the entire game. Starting off obviously with Snowland. The Snowland gap jump is super unique and fun. Then the coolest shortcut in the entire game, in my opinion, Mushroom Gorge's gap jump, because it's right at the finish line, so you can definitely go from like 6th to 1st a lot of times using this. Then last but not least, Sky High Sundae. This shortcut, it's pretty cool. It's the most fun part about that course. This type of shortcut is not something Mario Kart 8's base game generally allows you to do at all. Mario Kart 8 is my favorite Mario Kart by far, but my one problem with it is that the shortcuts are all shortcuts that are intended by Nintendo, and very rarely do you get shortcuts that are more so found by the player. Even though I'm sure Nintendo knew about these shortcuts, like they tested them, there's not like an indicator saying try this or anything like that. The fact that Nintendo is showing they're not just able but willing to put in all these cooler shortcuts means to me that we gotta watch out for all the retro tracks coming up in later waves. Alright, the third thing that Wave 2 changes is it now allows for original courses. Sky High Sundae is a tour course, right? Okay, I think we can all agree this course was definitely made for Mario Kart Tour and then ported over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It just happened to come out in Wave 2 before it came out in Tour. Regardless, that does mean that Nintendo is now fine with announcing courses through the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass instead of announcing them through their respective tours in the mobile game, and then we get them later in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. As a fan, this is unbelievably exciting. The fact that we can get brand new Mario Kart courses in a mainline, again, Tour is technically mainline, but like home console main Mario Kart that you play on the TV with other people in split screen, because that's how I play Mario Kart, and that's how I assume most people enjoy playing. The fact that we can get that for the first time since like 2015, when the Mario Kart 8 DLC originally on the Wii U finished like coming out, like the fact that we get new courses, man, it's so exciting. I already made an entire video all about the new courses I want to see, so I'm not gonna, talk too much about that here. But man, dude, like Mario Kart is my favorite franchise, and it's just so exciting. All right, these final 2 reasons that Wave 2 is more significant than you might think are, in my opinion, the most 2 important reasons, and the ones that have the most important, ramifications going forward. We're gonna start it off with one that you guys probably know, and I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it's the fact that Wave 2 leaked many new courses coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm not going to mention any of the leaks here, because I'll probably end up doing a brand new predictions video where in turn I'll have to mention the leaks. But if you want to know, you can look at pretty much any reliable Nintendo Switch YouTuber who reports on rumors and leaks and stuff. Basically, what Nintendo did is they left in prefetch data for the music of a bunch of new courses. So essentially what that is like prefetch data is when the game starts loading, all the assets, the course layout, the music for the course that you're about to play, it loads this super quick prefetch data beta first so it can start playing that while it's loading the rest of the song. At least that's what I understand it for. So there are like 16 brand new like 1-second snippets at the start of a bunch of courses, and of course, you know, you hear a 1-second snippet like this. And hardcore Mario Kart fans won't take long at all to recognize, oh, okay, that's going to be Maple Tree Way. So again, I don't want to talk about leaks too much in this video, but I mean, that is huge. It literally leaked like half of the remaining booster course pass. If that isn't the real significance of Wave 2, I don't know what is. Actually, I do know what is, because we still got one more on the list. This one, honestly, I think is probably the most important. It's the one that is coolest to me, and man, I think a lot of people are talking about it, but not enough people are talking about it based on how cool it is. I'll just say, it's changing retro courses like they did with Calamari Desert. For those of you who somehow haven't played it so far, Calamari Desert now has these arrows that essentially point you where to go, kind of like the tour courses, and the course completely changes up from lap to lap, even though that never happened before in any version of Calamari Desert. The reason it's happening now is because they have made Calamari Desert 2, which naturally is a tour exclusive, and then this version kind of combines the two of them together. This is really cool and makes Calamari Desert from honestly a kind of boring and repetitive easy track to a very interesting high octane track where you're racing against trains and all of that. But the fact that they're willing to go back and touch and remix these sacred retro courses that they really didn't remix at all in Wave 1 of the pass just goes to show what we have in store coming up next. There's a couple more SNES Mario Kart courses coming in the booster course pass, I believe, and you know, say now we get Choco Island. Choco Island 1 and 2 were both in the original Super Mario Kart, but Choco Island 3 was actually a found in the Super Mario Kart prototype. It later ended up being replaced by the iconic Rainbow Road, so it's not like people really mourned the loss of this track much at all, but it did have a fully completed layout. What if Nintendo makes a Choco Island track for, you know, Wave 4 or 5 of the Booster Course Pass, and is somehow able to make it so lap 1 you're racing on Choco Island 1, lap 2 you're racing on Choco Island 2, and lap 3 you're racing on the unreleased, never before seen Choco Island 3. Man, that would be so cool. Stuff like that is now possible thanks to what Calamari Desert paved the way for here. This is just something that like I never thought we'd see. I never thought we'd see, you know, them going back and changing retro courses to this big of a degree, because even in the original Mario Kart 8 retro courses, they changed those courses up a lot. Like Cheeseland is completely different, like has a huge anti-gravity section now. You got Mario Circuit GBA, which has an entire corner that's been lifted up to make it like a giant hill that's also in anti-gravity. You put glider ramps in all these retro courses. Like, they're changing up retro courses a lot in Mario Kart 8, but what they would never do is completely redesign the overall layout. They still stay like somewhat faithful to the layout until, again, Calamari Desert, which just completely changed it and made it from a 3-lap track to a 1 segment, then 1 segment, then 1 segment track. So cool, man. Like, one of the absolute coolest changes I've seen in Nintendo DLC in ages. Like, just this one change really has me so excited for the future. I'm gonna stop rambling now though, because I could honestly make a whole nother video about just this change here. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the real significance of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 2 Booster Course Pass. And again, let me know down in the comments below, now that you've had, you know, a couple days playing the courses, which one is your favorite? I really gotta lean towards Mushroom Gorge. The shortcuts are just so fun, and the graphics are way better than I think any other, you know, track in the Booster Course Pass. So I love Mushroom Gorge, but you know, Snowland's also a banger. Sydney Sprint is so fun. Hey, even Sky High Sundae is, you know, it has its moments. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. Subscribe if you're new. With that all out of the way, I'm Thomas on the Switch Stop signing off. Peace.